Alright guys, we're looking at the Volcano Supply Helicopter today. Another fun set by Lego. There it is. Alright, so getting started right off the bat, we've got this little tractor unit with little tank treads on here, these things are, I don't know, always kind of a pain to get moving. You have to give it some downward force pushing down to make it roll most of the time. But it's a pretty cool unit. I really like the grappler here, which is rubber band operated. You just have to push on one, and then the rubber band helps to clamp it down on these little fireballs, which you can pop open from the top here, exposing the crystal within. And that's where we come to this tool right here. This is the tool that breaks these things open. Rubber band operated again. You just hammer them down and bam, pops open like that. And then we got our crystal. Lastly, the figure piece here is the cargo helicopter, which is, I think, a pretty cool helicopter. I really like the look of it. You can notice it's really smoothed out up here. I really like that. And then using some of the parts that we've seen previously on other vehicles lately, like the front end, of course. And the rotors are using very nice spinning capabilities they have built in. It's really smooth, so it just spins really nicely for a long time, which of course is great for the imagination on the kids here. You can see it's not very deep or tall in there, so you can't really stick a minifig in there standing up or even sitting down, I don't think. You can see how this one is just really bent over, about to fall out. If we try and put them in a sitting position, I don't know, it's just too hard to really get your fingers in there and twist them into a seating position. And I think the head would be touching, so I just don't think you can do that. The front, of course, pops off here so that you can access the pilot. You just grab it here and pops right off. Pilot's in there. Some room behind the pilot here. Not much, because you can see the crank for the hook that's underneath. So there's really not much room, and if you put something in there, it might get snagged on that thing. Anyway, pop this thing back on, and then let's look at the back. This is really cool. I like this little part right here. This is the cargo bay door, and it just folds down just like this, and then we've got a very tight cargo space in here, occupied by a crate that we can just drop out here. Here's another view. So again, not much room in there, although I do like that it totally passes through to the pilot. So you could probably remove that brick right there and have, stick some long parts in there if you needed to do some supply missions to get some long parts delivered. Got your little camera on the side, or laser gun, depending on how you're playing. This thing can fold down like this, and then, yeah, you can, maybe it's remotely operated, I don't know. And then lastly, you can see the crank on the side operates the hook. So you got a little sky crane here. You can just drop that thing, wind it up and down, and pick up your little fireballs or whatever you need to pick up with this thing. Overall, this is a medium-sized set with some variety to it, as you have the ground vehicle and the fireballs and a couple of minifigs here to have some adventures with. I think that pretty much wraps it up. If you got questions, hit me up in the comments and I'll answer them. All right.